All right, so we're back in the garage. Let's do a walkthrough here on, this is my NuCanoe Unlimited. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of start from the front and then I'll work my way back and try to kind of cover everything that's in here. There's a lot of sleepers inside here. So started out up at the top here, we've got the Motor Guide XI3. I've been running this motor for a while now. We've also got two plugs down in here on the access plate. That is the power for the motor guide, as well as a 7-pin connector that jumps into the gear pod here where we have our YakPower switch. And then inside the gear pod here, that's our 8-channel YakPower switch, as well as we have a 33 amp hour lithium pro battery up here in the front, which that is responsible for everything outside of the troll motor. So all of our LED lighting throughout the boat, the fish finder, USB ports, all that type of stuff is powered by the 33 amp hour. Up in the front here, we do have a couple red, green nav lights. And then moving our way back, this is a Yak Gadget, really handy thing to have. 2-rod and a paddle holder. What's cool about it is that we got our paddle up here in the front, 2 rods bungee over, and it fits nice and easy into the track down here, connects in the back. On the side here, you can see this is our Yak Attack transducer arm with side imaging. That's retractable, so I can pull it up when we get into some shallower stuff. You can see I got blue LED lighting on both sides of the boat here just for some visibility. Then if we step inside here, we've got the Lowrance Elite FS9. What's really cool about it is you can see we're running the brand new YakPower switch here, so it's sweet. We can turn off these, have full control over everything that's on our switch on a little fly out here on our Lowrance. This is YakPower's a waterproof floating speaker. Sits down on a cool little magnetic plate here. And then if I need some power for it or other things, I've got a USB as well as a USB-C port here. This is an up-down controller for when I swap out on the back. We have the Honda right now, but from time to time I will run the power pole on the back, and this is my switch for the power pole controller. I have a wireless cell phone charger, really sweet one too. This thing is hands-free, so you come in with one hand and pop your cell phone on there. Quick little Yak Attack arm there for action camera. I think that pretty much covers the front. As we move down the boat here, here is another power panel on the side here from YakPower. Just gives me another place to turn on and off the 8 different circuits that we have throughout the boat. These access plates were super handy when it came to pulling all the wiring through the kayak because it gives me easy ways to bring wire up and down throughout the boat. Then let's move back here. You can see I've got a few planos that I have underneath the 360 seat here. Just enough to get me going on the water here. A lot of times I'll put a little bit more tackle in the front, and then you can see I've kind of got my quick grab case over there on the side. TFO rods, bending branch on the Angler Ace paddle here. This is also a 360 camera that I run. Just gives me full coverage all the way around the boat. And then if I pop that off, you'll see down inside of here, this is where we have the second battery. This is the Lithium Pro's 100 amp hour, and this battery is also Bluetooth. So really handy when I'm out there on the water and I'm wanting to know how much power I've got left. I can pull up my battery view app here and log in. And as it fires up, I can see my capacities, I can see my voltage, temperature on the pack, but this keeps me informed as I'm out there on the water how much runtime I've got left on this 100 amp hour, which powers just the motor guide up here on the front. Then let's see, I like to run a Honda out here. The river is a great place to run a Honda because I can go upriver and motor up and then float down, run about 7 miles an hour as I go upriver. And if I need more power, sometimes I'll just bring a small gas tank with me. It'll run a full hour on just a liter of gas. So got a lot of run time there. Tiller arm extension. That brings control of it up to the front here. Omega rod holders, those are always nice to have just to get a little bit more rod space on the boat, as well as being able to spin those around. And then, yeah, I think that just about covers it. There is there's two different Yak Power SAE connectors down here. One is going to the safety flag slash stern light here, and then the other one that you see down in there goes to a 50 amp relay. As you can see out here, the nice thing about that is sometimes you do not want power draw on your main battery when you're not using it, or sometimes it's just nice to be able to reset it. So it just gives me the ability to turn off the relay from the Yak Power switch there and turn it back on if I was just wanting to power cycle it. After that happens, yes, you'll hear the motor guide fire up and start to do its thing. So anyways, that is what we've got going on here on the NuCanoe Unlimited. That'll about do it. Thank you.